Before me is the gleaming Eldari capital. Behind me is naught but a wasteland. The planet will fall. Craft World G cannot escape us. Khafra reports that he has the massive vessel hemmed in. It has been a long while since I last saw battle. To watch these creatures bred for war march against my legions, and see them fight desperately for their immortal souls. For the most part, the battle is but 1,000 faceless beings in front of me, and 1,000 faceless servants at my back. Each warrior falls just as the last. I have said before that I no longer feel, but I remember. And when I saw the wretched things emerge to slake their bloodlust, when I saw their disease-ridden forms and their charnel garments, the flayed ones arrived to sate their lust for flesh even here. Their twisted bodies with their fingers elongated into flensing blades. When they emerge, we all keep our distance. We allow them to feed. But any that linger after the battle will be destroyed lest their curse spread through my army. Fear. Is that the word? Do I fear them? I suppose I do. I fear that one day I will become a puppet of the flayed one's curse. But now is not the time to dwell on what passes for my emotions. There is a battle to be won, and there is a people to be eradicated. But what is this? One of them emerges alone from their fortifications.
Farseer Tereth held his hands above his head, holding onto a white piece of cloth. Whatever the Phaeron expected, it wasn't this. She gestured for her warriors to stand down. What could he be planning? It was all likely another Eldari trick. But perhaps he wanted the Necrons to fire on him for some reason. Merit Neith would have spat in disgust if she had the capability. Her contempt for these vermin knew no bounds. Still, she was undeniably curious, and quite confident in her advantage on the battlefield. She stepped forward to meet with the Farseer.
Your words will not avail you, Eldar. Death surrounds you, and soon your people will be nothing but ash and your souls lost. Speak. Have you come to beg for mercy?
Well, actually, yes.
What?
Oh, and threaten you. Beg for mercy, and also threaten you.
You insolent!
I know. I know. But I have seen fate begin to coalesce around these events. I can see the likely outcomes clearly now. You may have the advantage, and you will likely win if this battle continues. However, we are willing to do as much harm to you in our death throes as we possibly can. We will embed our spirit stones in every Titan, Wraith God, and Wraith Lord construct we have, and we will make you pay dearly for your victory.
That is a price I will happily pay to be rid of you for good.
Yes, you will be rid of us for good. We will be eradicated and our souls lost to she who thirsts. But the cost to you will be great as well. If you march on our capital of Tir Nanog, You will not have the strength to defeat the other forces that threaten your dynasty. You will exhaust your strength on us and gain nothing.
You are lying.
I am not. There are no more tricks, no more fancy words, no more empty flattery, no more diplomacy. From what I can see, there are only two possible outcomes. The first, of course, you continue your battle, you defeat us, and my people are lost forever. And you return weakened to real space, where you are then defeated, and your people are also lost forever.
What is the other option?
We end this right now. You return to your dynasty with most of your strength intact, and Craftworld She owes you a tremendous debt.
You think I'm just going to stop? That I will turn and leave on your word alone? For what? For the vague promise of a debt to be repaid? What could a dying people like yours offer to my eternal dynasty?
There is an old monkey story about a lion, a great creature, a powerful, strong predator with great claws and teeth. And one day this lion captures a small mouse, a small creature that lives in monkey structures, gnawing through the primitive material they use to construct their home, and they survive by hiding from predators like the lion. So unfortunately the mouse is caught, and the mouse begs for its life. The mouse promises to repay the lion one day, if the lion would not eat him. The lion laughs, because how could the mouse possibly repay him? But the mouse was hardly a mouthful for the lion anyway, and so he sets the mouse free. Years later, the lion is caught in a primitive monkey trap, a net, and the mighty beast will be killed for its meat and pelt by the monkey. But along comes that mouse, and it gnaws through the cords that bind the lion. And so, the mouse repaid its debt to the powerful beast.
So, you will appear when I need you most. Has your future sight shown you this to be true as well? You do seem to be much more clairvoyant when your life is on the line.
I have said my piece. I have spoken the truth as best as I am able.
And you were willing to risk your life to do so. You were willing to die for this opportunity.
Yes.
Then I accept your offer. Your death shall pay the ransom for your people.
Meritneith's staff of light flashed bright green for a moment as a piercing bolt leapt from it and struck the unarmed Farseer. He did not seem shocked. A look of resignation seemed to come over him as he was broken down on the molecular level. Soon there was nothing of Farseer Tereth except for his spirit stone and his flag of truce. Meritneith picked up the white cloth and the spirit stone and handed it to one of her warriors.
Deliver this stone to the Eldari. Tell them of our compact. Tell them that the Farseer bought their lives with his. Now that he is slain, I am satisfied. Let him share my fate and spend his days dwelling within the body of an unfeeling machine of war.
She stared at the stone.
Scurry into your hole, little mouse. The lion shall have mercy on you this day.
No man do they call me. My mother and my father, and all my comrades as well. Thank you all for listening to this week's episode of The Price of Eternity. If you enjoyed what you heard, please leave a like and a comment, as that will help ensure that you, too, might shed your flesh forms and embrace the cold, unfeeling logic of the machine. If you are not yet subscribed, please do so in order to hear more stories about robots being mad about being robots, so they make other people have to be robots too. If you would like to support me, my Patreon and PayPal are linked below, and if you have absolutely no idea what's going on, the Price of Eternity playlist will allow you to listen to the story from the beginning, and that should be appearing on screen right now. Thanks once again for listening. No Man out.